see the problem with Christians. They don't have understanding of times and seasons. And so the season when they should sow is the season that they are eating. And so now the devil is studying what God is doing. And the devil now knows that what God has opened to save man are windows of opportunity. And so what the devil will do is that when your window is about to open, he will make you violate it. And this is what many have done, and they have remained in one cycle. The season God wants to announce him as a prophet, that's when he falls into immorality. And he comes back and cry and say, God, forgive me. God will forgive you, but you have lost a window. God will forgive you, but you have lost a season. And you know the problem, sometimes those seasons comes once in 3 years. And so what the devil does is that when you fall, he will go back and wait for another 3 years. When 3 years comes again, he excavates another young lady, he excavates another young man, and the person throws into your life. And in 3 weeks, you say you are having boyfriend, girlfriend. You fall into immorality. The devil goes back. And so the man is 40 years, he has not started living, because he does not understand the strategy of windows of opportunity. The money God brings to the man's hand to buy a land 3 years ago, because he knows that an area is about to open. And if he buys that land 3 years later, when that area opens, that land will become 10 times the money. The money comes to the man, but the devil puts pressure on his heart. Everybody is using iPhone, him too must carry iPhone. Everybody is driving a black car, him too must drive black car. And he buys a car. In 3 years, that car is damaged. That land has appreciated. He didn't know what windows of opportunities represent. And so the first transaction God has made available for our exemption is the transaction of times and seasons. 2023, because he can't discern season. When his appetite changes, he doesn't follow them. God is telling you, take a fast. God is telling you, wait in isolation. God is changing your appetite. It does not occur to you that a season is coming, because there's no spiritual change, because seasons bring burdens. The second thing about seasons is that seasons awaken encounters. There was a young girl in Nazareth, Luke 1:35, minding her own business. All of a sudden, an angel appeared to her and began to salute her. Hail Mary, full. I'm just but a young girl. What are you? Elizabeth is pregnant with child. If this encounter had a dream, start with 21 days fast. When you finish 21 days fast, nothing happens. You enter 40 days fast. When you finish 40 days fast, nothing happens. You enter 120 days. Because you know the way messages are sent from heaven is by encounters. The Lord appeared again to Samuel in Shiloh. The Lord appeared to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of the Lord. 1 Samuel 3:21. That was the second time God was coming, because Samuel knew what to do with the first one. He didn't hear his name and slept. Most of us have had encounters, we've slept them over. Most of us have had encounters, we've gossiped them out. Most of us have had encounters, we've talked them out. An angel appeared to me. You have said it for 10 years. What has your life become? I was in my room, Jesus came. What has your life turned into? Because it is not what you say that makes you big, it's your impact that makes you big. Encounters. And the third things that indicate that a new season has opened is battles. Some of the battles you are fighting, they are waking you up that you are sleeping too much. Because God is shouting, you can't hear. And because you cannot hear, certain battles come to take you back to the altar, so that you don't miss a season. But by all means, the Noahic covenant is the covenant of opportunity. If you don't know how to latch onto opportunity, to everything under the sun, there is a season. To every purpose, there is a timing. It's how God designed for us to live our lives and remain invincible.